Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a quick update on my hair journey. So if you watch my other videos, you will see that I did cut my hair back on the 29th of December last year, 2024. And although I cut it first, that would be, let me see, 2018 July. So I went to travel to US, and it was during the really bad heat wave, and I took a razor, just chopped off, not razor, scissors, and chopped off on my hair because it was super hot, and I just went and poured water on it. That felt so good. Anyway, during that time my hair was always relaxed with a hair relaxer. I used to use Soft and Beautiful, and then I would color my hair, but I didn't color the whole hair. I just colored the front part of it, and that was it. The rest of it I just left my natural color. But anyway, I cut it that first time, and then I left it natural. And although I left it natural, I continued to color it because I loved the color. But I couldn't do just the crown because it would look weird, so I would color the whole hair. But anyway, got to last year, while I was so busy working, I wasn't giving my hair the attention that I usually would, you know, steaming, caring for it, and so on. So what I noticed that my hair started cutting a lot. I wasn't sure if it was stress or if it was because of the fact that it wasn't being treated properly because of the coloring I was doing. My hair was falling in chunks. You know, so you see the other videos, you'll see it. But I also put a picture here for you to see what it looked like. Anyway, so I tried using henna and other products, but it wasn't working. My hair was still falling a lot. And watch one of my videos, it will show you how much my hair was falling. Anyway, in the end I decided I was going to cut it. So on the 29th of December I cut it completely short. So I'm going to put a picture so you see what it looks like. I also have a video of my hair when it was cut. Then I started treating it. Now this color on the top here is remainder of the color from when I cut it in December, and I haven't colored it again since, apart from the fact that henna does color your hair. So henna has been recoloring these ones, but that's about it. It just gives my hair a little bit of color. Now I have naturally have this what would I call it, golden colors strands in my hair that makes people think that I tinted my hair, but I didn't. So what henna does is it also darkens that golden streaks that I have. So you notice that some places where I have clumps in the hair, that would be where it colored it. But also I put hibiscus on my hair, which I also know hibiscus does color the hair a little bit. So both of them, that's what it's been doing to my hair. So that's it. Now so when I cut my hair, I wasn't using henna immediately because I was just on the mind, I'm just gonna leave it for a little while, just leave it natural, growing natural, wash it naturally, and see what happens to it. Then I think maybe February, April, one of them, I can remember, that's when I decided to start using henna. So I would use henna for that first month. I used it every week, and I would put it in, but I didn't use henna on its own. I used henna with conditioner, and the conditioner that I would usually use would be Shea Moisture. So I'm just going to show you. So sorry, not this one. Just give me a sec. I would use that. So it's almost finished anyway, but I always buy this particular one because I love the effect of my hair. It softens my hair, and it is a very good conditioner, so I always use those. So the first month I used henna every week. And then after that first month I stopped using henna every week, and I started using it once a month. And that's because henna adds I don't know if it's, I would say it adds protein, but all I know is strengthens the hair, and I don't want my hair to be over strengthened because I know the type of hair I have, and I don't want it cutting too much. So I started putting it once every month, but to make sure that I know when I'm putting it, because I wanted to do 4 to 6 weeks, but it then meant that I have to start doing maths everywhere every week trying to figure out which day did I do it and when did I not do it and when I have to do it here. And I already have too much alarm for my everyday life, you know, so I don't want to put another extra alarm. So anyway, what I did was, the best option was for me to do it the last Saturday or the last Sunday of every month. So that's what I've been doing last Saturday. So I'll put henna and amla, hibiscus flower, no, hibiscus, the ground hibiscus, put it in. And there are other things that I put in, like brahmi, Brigham thing. I can't remember, but if you watch one of my other videos, it will tell you. But also I'll try to, if I remember, hopefully I remember, fingers crossed I remember, I'll put what I mix for each one in the description. Anyway, so I'll put that once at the end of the month. To condition my hair, I'll put it, wrap it in cling film, and then continue with my day. And then whenever I remember, I just wash it off. And that's what I did. But every week I would wash my hair, either on a Friday or a Saturday. Today's Saturday, no, today's Sunday. I was supposed to wash it yesterday, but I was so busy I didn't get to do it, so I'm doing it today, Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, I would normally wash my hair, and I would apply the gloss, which is the Amla and Hibiscus gloss. So I'm going to show you what my mixture looks like. So this is my Amla and Hibiscus mix. So as mentioned, I put a little bit of this super complex hair moisture mask in it, and then I would put this Boots brand Argan and Amla conditioner. And I love this too, both the shampoo and the conditioner, because on its own, when I use it on its own, it softens my hair and is really, really good. So I keep buying this particular one, and it's not very expensive. So I put them in there with my Amla and hibiscus and mix it together. This particular one does have fenugreek in it, a spoonful of fenugreek. It's also got I can't remember what it's called. When I remember, I'll put it. It's got MSM in it, and what I was trying to remember was flaxseed. It's got flaxseed powder, and I just put a very little amount because it's actually, when you mix it, it forms like almost like a jelly, you know, and it takes forever. It takes forever trying to wash off your hair. So I just put a little amount of it into my mixture. Then I also put the collagen protein. Now the last three that I've mentioned, this is where I usually get in my protein. So just go to their website and buy them. And I buy like a big bulk. You can see the size of this. So, and also the last three, I don't always put it in, but sometimes I try to put at least once every month into my mixture. If not, the mixture will just contain the conditioner and the hibiscus and amla. Then I put amla oil, cold compressed oil. I also put a little bit of this pure batana oil, which I got from Pax for $9.99. Then I also put aloe vera oil, cold compressed oil into this. So I just put tiny bits of the oil because I don't want the oil glistening down my head when I apply it. So when I do apply the henna, this is the henna that I put in my hair. I always make sure it's 100% pure henna. Then another thing that I would put, the amla that I would normally put, is this one. Again, amla powder is no artificial fragrances or preservatives, and it's just amla in it. And then the next one that I would put is the hibiscus powder. Again, 100% pure and natural. They're not very expensive. I got them from Pack for $3.99, $3.49 for the amla, and $2.49 for the henna. So their net weight is about 100 grams. I don't buy a big bunch because there's no point doing that, because this actually lasts a very long time. So the one I bought since the January, I'm still using it. This is I bought 2 packs, but I haven't even opened the second pack. The other packs are right in there. I don't want to be fuffing around trying to get them out, so I just want to show you what it looks like. So let me see if I can remember what I put in the mixtures. So For the weekly wash, I would put amla, hibiscus, and I showed you flaxseed, fenugreek. I would also put the collagen, the MSM, and what else am I forgetting? Neem powder, Brahmi, Brinraj. I think that's called, it's called Brinraj. I don't know. I think that's what it's called anyway. So those are, and then the oil, the 3 oil I showed you. Batana oil, aloe vera oil, and amla oil. So I just mix those. And I usually would mix it the day before, and once I finish mixing it with the 2 conditioner that I showed you, I will boil really hot water, put in it, not too much, just gradually mix it until I get like a custard kind of consistency. Then cover it and leave it. Then the next day I would then apply it to my hair when I'm ready. So that's how I do with that. Now with the monthly henna treatment, I put everything that I've mentioned, but also put things like aretha into it, aretha powder. I don't have shikakai. I've always wanted to buy it, but I'll say it that I will not buy it. I don't know why. Maybe I think because I have too many natural stuff that I'm putting on my hair already, so I end up not putting it and buying it. But you can put shikakai if you want. What else am I forgetting? I think that's it. Can't remember anything else that I'm forgetting. But I usually will put 2 types of henna. I'll put the normal henna, the one that's just called henna. Then I'll put the cassia something, but it's a type of henna. Now that particular one slightly colors the hair. It doesn't stain the bath or anything that you use, doesn't stain your hand, but the normal henna will stain your hand. So I put the 2 of them because they both, even though they both henna, they both give different, similar but different strength in the what they do. So I don't want to put too much henna on my hair, so I just put the mix it with cassia. So 1 spoon of henna, 1 spoon of cassia. The amla again, 1 teaspoon again. The hibiscus, 1 teaspoon. Everything else I put very little amount of it because I found out that the either the Brahmi or the Brinraj, it makes my scalp a little bit sore and painful. So I don't use them that much, except when I'm putting in, when I put them in with the henna. So I just have it once a month. And bear in mind that everything that you use does seep into your brain and also has a chemical effect on it, so you have to be very careful. So I put very tiny amount, just a teensy amount in a teaspoon, and mix them in. Then the rest, those other ones, like the amla, the hibiscus, the henna, I put 1 tablespoon of each one, and that's it. So I'm going to show you what my hair looks like at the moment. Bearing in mind I cut it in December, 29th of December 2024. Today is the 3rd of August 2025. So my hair so far has grown that much. That is measured about 5 inches. Okay, and then when I wash it, I'll show you how much that is shedding. So I've only just washed it, and I'll show you how much that is shed. This is how much that shed from washing it, just washing it. And like I mentioned, I wash it once a week. With your hair would normally will shed, but I will show you a picture of before the last shedding, the sort of how much it shed. Now when I told you that my hair has grown 5 inches, I will show you what I mean, how much. So that would be from there, actually not from there, from this very line, because I placed it on my scalp, all the way to slightly over this. So that's how much my hair has grown from December. Again, I haven't been using the henna up until maybe February, March. That's when I started using it, and I used it for a whole month. Then the rest I've been doing it once every 2 months. Now that's my henna mixture. So if I turn it this way, it's not moving that much. So when I did this, it's slightly moving. You can see that, and that's how much. So that shows you the consistency of the henna. So it's almost the same consistency as what this would look like. but I need it that way because it's so much easier to apply it. And again, like I mentioned, those two, that's what I put in it. And then I wash my hair with this one only. Now, once I've finished washing my hair, now I'll show you what I would usually apply into my hair. So I put the coconut hibiscus coil enhancing smoothie, or the Cantu coconut coiling cream. Sometimes I just take a little bit of this, and then after applying I put a little bit of that. But either way, I'll just put this and then I put that onto my hair, the coil activator cream. And the oil I put the once a month. So this is oil mix that I made. If you watch one of my videos, it will tell you what is in it. It's got a lot of oil, natural oil and essential oil. That's all I put in it, but I don't put it too much in my hair. It's summer and I don't put too much oil in my hair during the summer, because if not, my scalp already and my face produces oil. This is just to make sure that some of the goodness of this oil just go into my hair, but my scalp already produces oil. I don't want my whole face glistening with oil because I have too much oil in my hair. So I just put it once every week, either on the Monday or the Friday. But if I put it on the Friday, I wash my hair on the Saturday. If I put it on Monday, then I have that on my hair the rest of the week. But then I would put this the next day. I will put another one of this, just a tiny amount. And so I just wet my hair with water. So just dip my hair inside water, run it through my hair just to wet it, and then put this on my hair without the oil. And I do this mostly because I just want to keep my hair moisturized. And by the 4th day, I don't have to do any more because my hair is proper moisturized. If I touch it, it feels like foam. That's how moisturized it is. So I don't do anymore. So all I just do is splash water on the hair and fluff it. I don't comb the hair every day. I just leave it alone. The combing I do is when I wash my hair. I make sure that my hair is combed properly whenever I wash it. So and I don't comb it until I've put the conditioner in. So once I put the amla mist, I don't comb it. I just use my hair to just stretch to loosen out any tangles. Then I wrap it in a cling film. So I'm going to show you what I mean by cling film. So that's what I just wrap my hair with. I'm going to show it to you as soon as I apply this. I'm going to show you what it looks like. But anyway, I put that on my hair and then leave it and get on my business. I have a lot of paperwork to do today, so I'm just going to wrap it up and then continue with the paperwork. And then after that, when I wash it off, you'll find that you have a lot of this brown liquid because of all the things that are in the conditioner. So once that's washed off, I apply another conditioner, but I don't put the other one. I just put this one on my hair. This is the Amla one. Use that and apply my hair, and it's then that I actually then comb my hair, because if not, I'll just be pulling my hair and my scalp can be very sensitive. And just gradually, and it's much easier to comb my hair then because my hair is quite soft then, and comb it out and then rinse it out. And then, but I make sure I comb it properly. So I use a wide tooth comb and then I use a smaller comb. I'll show you the two combs that I use. So I use this white tooth comb to comb it out first, and then I use this to comb it. Now I've had this for donkey's years. God, I'm very sure I've had it for 20 years. Yeah, I'm very sure I've had it for 18 to 20 years. But I call it my old faithful. Now I know you say go buy another one. I have this one, but I haven't found anything that combs out my hair as good as this particular one. So though I have this, and I've had this for a couple of years, I still go back to this particular one, and I don't want to chuck it away because it's really that good. Most times when you buy this, you find this red stuff that keep coming off, but this particular one, the parts that are black, never had this. It's just the way it was designed. So if I bring it very close, you'll see it never had any of this. And so that's what I use to comb it out. So once I've combed this, I detangle it with this, and because I've put the conditioner on the hair, it's so much easier to detangle it. And that's about it. So that's the only time that I would comb my hair during the week, and then the rest of the week just put the moisturizer, fluff my hair, massage my scalp, and every day I'm massaging my scalp when I'm putting the moisturizer. And also another moisturizer that I would use if I don't put those two. So let's say I washed my hair on a Sunday like today, then I will put the Shea Moisture Coil Cream and the Cantu. Then the following day I will put the Shea Moisture and Cantu, which is Monday. On a Tuesday I'll put the Shea Moisture and Cantu. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I don't put those. I just put the Shea Moisture Jamaican Castor Oil Moisturizer Cream. So I put it up. Bear in mind, those also strengthen the hair, so I don't put it too much. I just put it for those Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I wash my hair on a Saturday, and then start the routine on a Sunday again. On the Friday or Thursday, Friday or Monday, I'll put the oil on my hair. And that's what I've been doing. So I'm just going to show you what the hair looks like. Yeah. So hopefully you can see this very well. So trying to do this video, my hair is already drying out. So anyway, unfortunately it's not showing very well. Let me see if I go closer to the light, would it get better? But anyway, you can see the hair. Now my hair is not necessarily very dark color. It's almost grayish in color. But anyway, so that's the hair. And what I've noticed compared to my hair before I cut it is that before I cut it, when I poured water on my hair, the hair soaks up the water and my hair goes really flat, and I won't call it limp, but it goes really flat because it was absorbing water so easily. But I found that now that it doesn't do that. I have to keep pouring water for a little bit before it goes that limp, but not too much. So my hair cuticle is healthy. That's what it's telling me, because it would normally go down, and then when you start pouring water, it takes a little while for it to actually open and start absorbing the water and then go limp. So my hair has recently takes a little while before. And another thing that I love is that now that when it rains, I don't worry so much about my hair getting wet, because I really welcome that water on my hair, because my hair loves water. As soon as I put my hand in water and touch it, it goes soft, it goes very fluffy, it's quite coily, and now I don't have to worry. But once winter comes, let's see, I'm going to have to start protecting it again. So I'm going to weave it down and put on a wig. Not just because I want to protect it, but because it's freezing cold. So I've seen people that walk around with really short hair, and I always watch them in admiration and wonder how they do it. I wish I could do that, because it's freezing cold and I can't I can't do that. So I just weave my hair down, put a wig on, and go about my business. Anyway, what I'm going to do, because my hair is drying out now, so it's slightly wet still, because I don't know if you can see my hand is wet, it's still wet. So I'm just going to go apply the Amla gloss, and once I apply it, I'll show it to you. Then I wrap my hair, and then I'll also show you what it looks like when I've wrapped it. Then I go get on with my business. When I finish everything I'm doing today and wash my hair out, I'll also show you what my hair looks like when I style it, which is don't necessarily do very much styling. I'll show you, but I also put like pictures, you know, to show you what I usually would do, how my hair looks like when I just go about my business. I'll put a hairband, or sometimes I don't put a hairband, and I'll put a picture so you can see what it is. So see you soon. All right, so I've applied the Amla gloss, Amla hibiscus gloss, and so that's my hair. So I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. So you can see how my hair looks. So I'm trying to bring it very close so you can see. Or maybe it's just me. I can't see very well, but anyway, that's it. So when I'm applying it, again, I have to put on gloves to apply it. Because I remember I said to you, hibiscus does color the hair, so not very much, just a tiny bit, but over a couple of weeks you will notice the difference, but it does color the hair tiny bit. So I try to put a glove on to put the hair. Now when I'm applying it, what I do is I pat the hair and I apply it from the root all the way to the hair, and then go all the way to the back, then pat the next part and keep going until I get to this end. Then I do that, pat the hair and keep applying from the roots to the top. I keep patching and going until I get to the whole hair. Then I take the Amla gloss and smooth it on the edges all the way around, and then push it all the way back. So that's why it looks the way it is now. Remember that henna, they say, loosens the hair, the coils on your natural hair, while Amla tightens up the coils. So I'm using Amla every week to condition my hair, so hence the reason why the first beginning of the video you could see the coils are a little bit tighter. So the henna, though the henna softens the hair, not softening, loosens the coils, which means that it's much easier to manage. But the henna also moisturizes the hair, also softens the hair, but also tightens up the coils. So my hair is doesn't feel harsh. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. It doesn't feel dry, it doesn't feel hard, it doesn't feel rough. It feels very healthy. Now something that occurred to me while I was applying the henna that I wanted to share with you. Everybody's hair journey is different. Your hair is different from someone else's hair, so please don't do a hair envy and try to get your hair exactly like the person's hair do by following their own method and worrying why it's not working for you. It's because your hair is different. They might have the same porous or non-porous hair that you have. They might have the same 4C, 4A, 3A, 1C, whatever kind of hair that you have, and yet your hair is doing something different. What I would advise is try the method that they're using. Maybe some parts of that method, what your hair appreciates it and flourishes, and some other ones it will react. Always listen to your hair. You know, people will say, oh, your hair doesn't talk. Yeah, it speaks a different language. It's not talking like the way we talk. What it does is to, when it starts showing you where it's soft, where it's growing, it's softer, or it's getting hard, it's breaking, your scalp hurts, you know, whenever you touch it, or you start having acne breaking out on your face or your back or on your scalp. That tells you your hair doesn't like something. So you need to figure out what it is it doesn't like and eliminate it. The things that it likes, keep those. I advise you to keep a hair diary, maybe a booklet. I use my phone notes and make notes of the things that my hair likes and then do what it doesn't like, so I don't forget it years down the line or months down the line and go repeat it again. So what I do is, if it likes a particular thing, I make notes, favorite. So for instance, the hair shampoo that I showed you and the hair conditioner I showed you, I've used expensive ones, I've used moderately expensive ones, I've used cheap ones. I try anything just to see what works, and I found out that the Boots Amla hair conditioner, hair brand, it's called Extract. Anyway, I showed you the picture. Anyway, that one works on my hair. My hair loves both the shampoo and the conditioner. I've tried all the other ones. There's another one that I use, the pomegranate shampoo is good on my hair, but the Amla one is so much better. So I love that, so I started using it. I've tried the different brands of Shea Moisture hair mask. The one that I love the most is the one that I just shown you, which is the 10 in 1 in 10, I don't know. I've shown you the picture in the video anyways, so that's the one my hair loves the most, so I get that more. Unless if I go to the shop and I can't find it, then I'll get the one that is in a brown container. I've forgotten what it's called. Something intensive. but it's in a brown packaging, almost in a packaging like this kind of packaging. So I'll get that one. So that's the second one that I like the most, but the one I like the more than is the hair fruit complex something. So my hair likes that, so I always get that. I try not to overwhelm my hair with all kinds of stuff. I've tried so many hair products, and the ones that my hair likes, I keep those. I'll try and use up the one that I bought because I don't like wasting money, but it will take a very long time for it to finish because I'm not using it that much. But once it finishes, I don't buy it again. I just repeat buy the ones that work on my hair. So the hair coloring, I doubt very much that I'm going to return to coloring my hair with the chemicals that I use. Although if I was going to color my hair, I'll still use what I usually would use, which is the I can't remember the name. I don't know why I can't remember very much anything their name. But if you watch my other video, you will see the one. But if you use those products, it's very, very important that you're taking care of your hair. You're conditioning your hair. You're putting hair mask. You're steaming your hair. You're really, really taking care of your hair for your hair to be okay. You're still going to keep getting damaged, but the damage will be, slow, and you can repair it. But I prefer using henna. I've always used henna before. When I was relaxing my hair, I would put henna, and my hair was fine. It was growing long, but the problem was because I was applying heat on it, it was also damaging the hair. I'll repair and damage. It's just basically sort of like you go outside, you run, you fall down, you hurt yourself. Then you go and get shea moisture, no, shea butter, and put on it, and it heals. Then you go out, you hurt yourself, you come back, you put shea moisture, it heals. You go out, you hurt yourself, you come back, you put shea moisture, your skin is not going to be the same as opposed to someone who's not running and hurting themselves, and then you just keep applying shea moisture. Your skin is nourishing from the shea moisture. Why do I keep saying shea moisture? Shea butter. Your skin is nourishing from the shea butter, but without all the damages that you're causing to it. So just look at it the same way, that when you're applying heat to your hair, putting color to your hair, that's what happens. And then you come back and you put all these bandages and you put on shea butter. And the reason I keep saying shea butter is because it's one of my grandmother's favorite. It's something that we've used in Africa, where I come from, Nigeria. Although I was born here, but my parents are born in Nigeria, so I'm originally Nigerian. And my grandmother, God bless her, so she believes in shea butter. So with anything that happens, she will apply shea butter. So when I had my kids, she will send down shea butter through anybody that's traveling to London, and she'll give them the shea butter. So with my kids, every time they hurt themselves, I'll apply shea butter, and I notice it heals it, and there's no bruises left behind. But bear in mind that with kids, their skin regenerates way faster than our own, so of course it heals much better than ours. But I always stick with shea butter. Even when I'm in pain or anything that is going on with me, I put shea butter. So shea butter is amazing. So that's the reason I keep saying shea butter. So again, your hair, applying color to your hair, and not just any color, not the natural, the chemical ones. Applying those to your hair has effect on your hair, and that's why you're using it, because it has an effect on your hair and you like the effect. But also you need to take care of your hair, so to maintain the hair. But I doubt very much that I'm going to go back to coloring my hair with the chemical products. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Don't quote me on it, but I'm going to try my hardest to not go back to coloring my hair and just stick to keeping my hair natural. So I've kept my hair natural since 2018 and it's 2025, so that would be 7 years that I've kept it natural. And most part of that natural journey, I've colored the hair with chemical. But the main reason I was coloring it because I find that when I color it, it loosened my curls, so it made my hair much manageable. I still had my curls If you see the video, you see that my curls were there because I was treating the hair. But it got to a point where I wasn't doing that, and you could see from the video that my hair was really damaged, so I stopped doing that. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna go wrap my hair and go about my business. I have a little stack of work to do. I've put them on the table so I don't forget. I have laundry to do and so on. And I'm gonna wrap the hair. I might leave it for 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't know when. I'll let you know how many I did it, but I try to leave it for minimum at least 1 hour. When I travel, once I've traveled and I was in a hotel, I took my amla and I put it there because for 2 weeks I was traveling so much I didn't get time to do it. So I mixed it at home, traveled with it, went to the hotel, applied it, and just sat in the hotel watching TV. And when it was time, I washed it off. So I try as much as possible to make sure that my hair is being taken care of. So I'm gonna wrap my hair and I'll show you what it looks like. Ignore my rambling, so if it's not useful, just fast forward. Anyway, so I've put the cling film on my hair, so that's what it looks like. I put it as flat as possible. The reason that I do that is because your hair heat escapes from your scalp, and so the heat that is escaping, because I've wrapped this cling film tightly into my hair, is warming the hair, is steaming the hair. So I don't necessarily need to go and sit on the steamer, although I have one and I can sit on it. But if I needed to wash this hair off very quickly, I would definitely go sit on this steamer just to fast forward the process. But because I'm going to be leaving this on my hair for God knows how long, that's not necessary because my hair would get warm. And if you don't believe me, just try it. Wrap the cling film on your hair and then leave it for a little while, because your hair is wet and then you wrap in cling film, and then the steam, your hair is releasing heat. It steams up your hair, and after a while you touch your scalp, you notice that your scalp is actually, your head is warm, and that's from the heat that escapes. That's why it's not always good to tie off your hair, because your body, your brain is the powerhouse of your whole body and is working so hard, so it releases energy, which is in form of heat, and it needs to escape from the head. And you keep tying up your head, it can cause headache, it can cause migraine, it can affect the rest of your body that you're feeling very unwell. So please let your hair loose sometimes and let the heat escape. Anyway, so I'm gonna go now and get on with my paperwork, and I'll catch you back when I take it off and I'm washing. See you. So it's been 3 hours since I wrapped my hair, so it's warm. The top part is not very warm. Well, it is, but I'm not feeling it that much as the sides. These parts are much warmer. Basically tells me that my head, the perimeter, emits more heat than the rest of it. Anyways, I'm just gonna take it off. So I just need to slide it off so you can see. So that's basically it. Let me see if I go closer to the light. Trying to see. Okay, so that's the hair. So I'm gonna go wash my hair off now. Again, I'm gonna be putting the gloves back on because I don't stain my hand. And once I finish, I'm gonna do some laundry, moisturize my hair. Oh, I'm so tight. I'm gonna moisturize my hair, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like after that. See you soon. Okay, so this is my hair after washing it out and putting conditioner on my hair. So that's what my hair looks like. So the next thing I'm just going to do now is to comb it out using this comb. Okay, so I've combed this, so you can see that. That's how the comb goes through my hair. see, I'll use this to detangle my hair. So that's it. And the next thing I'm going to do is just rinse the conditioner off and put moisturizer on my hair and then let it air dry. Alright, so I've washed my hair and it's still wet right now because I just literally finished washing it, and then I applied Shea Moisture Coil Cream, and I also put Cantu for good measure, and then I put Cantu Moisturizing Color Activator all at the same. So this is what my hair is looking like at the moment. I haven't done anything else to it. I just applied it and shook my hair, and that's about it. That's all I've done so far. So, and you can see some of the cream on the hair, and that's because I've literally just applied it. Now, what I would normally do, ignore the background noise, is my washing machine. So, anyway, so what was I gonna say? Yeah. So I'll leave it to air dry, but I don't know that it's going to dry by the time I go to sleep. So I'm just going to pull a plastic cap over my hair, tie a scarf over it so this plastic cap doesn't slip off on the night, and wet my whole pillow, and wake up in the morning, just spritz some water on my hair and then get on with it. So that's it for now. I haven't done anything else to it. Now, for when I washed the hair, I'm going to turn this off. So, when I washed the hair, so the first wash, this is how much hair that came out. So, I'm just going to put it in my palm. So, that's how much hair that came out. But anyway, this is quite fluffy, so it's not that much hair. And then, remember I said to you I was going to comb it or detangle it. So once I finished doing that and then rinsing the hair, that's how much that came off. Again, not that much hair, just a tiny amount. Again, that's because I'm detangling it. And also bearing in mind that I don't comb my hair during the week. The hair does shed all the time. So anyway, in total, that's how much hair that came off. But this is just shedding. But you can also see how clean it is and how healthy it is. So let's see. Yeah, so you can see that I have different type hair. So I've got some that are that long, then I've got some that are super coily, then I have some that are slightly coily. So I have all kinds of, you know, hair type. So turning back, so back to me again. I don't know if you can see the top of the hair, but over the week you start noticing it. Right now it's all coiled up, but over the week I'll start seeing, like you see there, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see those? So I do have some of my hair that are just straight, while you've got some that are coiled, but that's how my natural hair is. Anyway, so that's me for my hair update. Thank you for watching. Take care and good night. Bye bye.